Let's discuss how to customize tile sizes, set up anchors and offsets in it. So the first thing is we can change the size of all tiles on a board from the board settings. So if I go here to the board settings, over here I have tile width and tile height. So right now it's set to 32 by 32 units, and then if I change it to, let's say, 64, you can see that all tiles on this board are resized to 64 by 64. But what if I want to change only the size of one tile depth? To do that, I have to adjust the size from the tile depth settings. So let's go back and let's say I want the skeleton guy to be to occupy two cells and two rows. Basically, two columns and two rows. So to do that, I click on the skeleton guy, and over here I go to the tile settings, and down here I have the tile depth settings. So I can maximize tile depth settings by clicking on open tile depth, and over here I have column span and row span. So if I set it to 2 columns and 2 rows, if I go back to the editor, you can see that now the skeleton guy is bigger. It's occupying 2 rows and 2 cells, but it's basically like it's overlapping with bottom tiles. So to fix this, I need to set the anchors right. So I want to anchor the tile to the bottom left corner of the board cell, and I want the anchor origin of the tile depth, basically of the sprite, to also be the bottom left corner of the sprite. So over here I have two settings for anchors. One is the tile anchor and the other one is the cell anchor. So I have to set the tile anchor to bottom left. And now you can see the bottom left corner of the tile is set to the top left corner of the cell. I want the bottom left corner of the tile to sit on the bottom left corner of the cell. So over here, I just simply click on the bottom left corner of the cell, and now the bottom left corner of the cell is sitting on the bottom left corner of the sprite. I can use the bottom right corner instead. So let's align the bottom right corner of the tile to the bottom right corner of the cell, and so on. We can also adjust the offset. So if you want your sprite to show up slightly offset the position of the tile, of the anchor position, you can set a value in the X and Y offset text boxes. Let's say if I do 20x, it's shifted by 20 units to the right. And if I do minus 10, it's shifted up by 10 units.